Yeah, everyone, this is Thermates, and this is the weekly updates. As always, very first link down below is Weekly Shonen Jump. Please check it out. With this, hopefully, I am fully caught up on Jump, unless I have fucked up once again, and this is coming out a week late, which is possible. Right now, I'm recording this on a Wednesday. This is Wednesday, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. It's about to be Thursday, so honestly, let's not push it. Let's not push it. Jump this week was pretty darn good. This was a very mild spoiler. I think it was honestly pretty fun because, like, I looked at this and I was clearly like, this is not what Shigaraki looks like. Like, what is happening here? But like, it ended up showing up in the chapter itself. Deku also does not look like this, in the chapter. So, it's a nice little middle flex. Also, I truly don't know what the hell this is. What is this? Is this decay? Like, he looks at it and says decay, but like, is that supposed to be just, like muscle tissue, or is that, I don't know. I don't know. Huh. Anyways, what am I trying to say here? Let me check the actual lineup this week. So yeah, this week, my hero banged Akane-banashi, bangs Roboco, the ultra rare 2 Robocos in a row that were pretty damn good for different reasons. Last week's Roboco, very strong just as a, a very self-referential weird chapter. This chapter, I think, is just a funny gag manga chapter. To be fair, the chapter before that was also really good. So we're due for some bad ones, and I'll be fine with it. If the next Roboco chapter is bad, I will lean back, I'll take it, I'll be happy to accept the karma, because Roboco has been cooking for the last little bits. It's been so damn fun to read. Like, truly, the fact that me and Roboco, I think, this week was genuinely above Undead Unluck. And Undead Unluck, we're still doing the Death Game Shiratori, which is also really well done. It's incredibly fluid. It works so well, even in a translation. It's so snappy. It makes so much sense. Big props to Tosca Sensei for doing a hard, like, hey, just so you know, we're going to be using multiple languages, and the rule's always going to be, if it would get you disqualified, if we would translate the word to Japanese, then that's how it works. Instead of having to do the thing that a lot of other manga have to do of just, like, it works very fluidly in Japanese, and then in any other language, it's confusing and weird and strange. He really did make the Japanese experience and the English reading experience the exact same in terms of, like, yeah, it's so clever. It's so clever. I've never seen anyone do something like that. But yeah, incredible lineup this week. Very happy. It's a shorter reaction than last week. It should not have taken this long, but truly, it was just everything else going on that's, made it this long. You've heard the excuses before. I'm not going to blather on about them. But hopefully with this, we are caught up. I do not want to say we're going to do anything else. I feel like next week, the plan is simply, let's jump out on time. If I can do that once, then we'll create more time in order to do more things. But, we'll see how it goes. Right now, I think I'm just confirming I'm a channel that does reactions to just Weekly Shonen Jump for a little bit. When I was in the States, I did come up with 2 other series I wanted to do reactions to in various ways. But I think they're all terrible ideas. So, I mean, okay, here's one. Here is one. I will say this here, just to float it, in case anyone wants to do their inputs. I didn't think about actually saying this until now, but let me just go through my tabs real quick in real time. Oh, right. Yes. I was considering doing reactions to Dargosian's, like, audiobook of Over Heaven. The idea being that, like, I've been considering doing like light novel like reactions for a while, mainly to the Bleach light novels, because I'm very, very interested in reading those, but I haven't read them yet. We're getting bits of them, like, of the lore adapted into the anime right now. But there is that inherent problem of, like, do I read the lines? And if I read the lines and then I react to something, is it going to be confusing if you're, like, listening along with me? Whereas, like, if I were to react to an audiobook, there's clearly, the speaker's track and my track. I can still pause in order to, like, talk about it. I could also just, like, like, have the translation up as a clear, like, it's 1-to-1. I'll scroll down through it. It would make it a lot easier to parse compared to something like the Bleach light novel, where I feel like the audio experience might be confusing. We'll see, we'll see. But yeah, I've checked out a bunch of different people doing various like commentaries or reactions or just discussions of prose media, and I don't think I've seen someone reacting to like an audiobook while also looking at the text. But I think that would be pretty cool. But of course, this is yet another thing I'm floating on top of all the other things that I actually need to do. Ah, but I don't know. I'm just floating it out there. Let me know. Ah. Anyways, that is that. For now, we're just trucking along, doing jump. I think that's probably the safest thing to do. But it's only 5 hours. Okay. That's that. Bye for now. Yeah. Oh my god.